exact information from your notes and...
In the early morning hours of Valentine's Day 2019, a woman named Olivia Jones walked the aisles of a local supermarket known as HEB Plus in preparation for dinner with her husband Chris. As she gathered the ingredients, she observed a bouquet of pink and red roses, colors that symbolize tenderness and passion. A woman named Olivia Jones walked the aisles of a local supermarket known as HEB Plus in preparation for dinner with her husband Chris. As she gathered the ingredients, she observed a bouquet of pink and red roses, colors that symbolize tenderness and passion. As Olivia exited the store with the roses in her cart, she was unaware that in less than 40 minutes, she would be dead. A horrible consequence of so-called toxic love. The police would find her on her bedroom floor in a quiet neighborhood in Beaumont, Texas. 11 minutes earlier, her loving husband Chris dialed 911.
Beaumont 911, what is the address of your emergency?
Olivia! Please, hurry. Someone take the gun.
Tell me.
Bro. This nigga.
What's going on?
I'm at home. My wife been shot in the head. Please.
Somebody shot in the head.
My wife, please.
Tell me, where is she shot?
In the head.
Okay, where in the head?
Take it in the well.
Okay, see, I'm not gonna lie. This what be pissing me off. They be like, you get on 911, you be, blah, 911, what's your emergency, such and such been shot. Where? In the arm. Where in the arm? Does it matter? That's what be pissing me off about these dispatch people.
Okay. I want you to try to control the bleeding.
As soon as the call disconnected, officers headed on their way to the Beaumont, Texas home of Chris and Olivia, located at 5575 Pine Burr Boulevard. At 8:55 a.m., they arrived. Officer Otis Butler was met by a familiar face, 40-year-old Christopher Ray Jones, who was visibly distressed. Officer Butler was close friends with Chris and his wife Olivia. His body cam was rolling while Chris urged the officers to hurry into the house.
She in my bedroom. Where's the gun?
In the bedroom, broken down on the dresser. Come this way.
Okay.
Please, come this way. This way.
Okay.
Please. Olivia!
As alluded to earlier, the officers made their way to the bedroom and found Olivia lying on the floor.
Baby!
Sir. Okay.
That's crazy. So, I bet he's gonna try to, let me just try to, because I be predicting these chats. I bet he's gonna try to make it seem like it was a forced entry and, you know, scuffle, whatever, robbery, whatever the fuck, and then boom, that happened. He gonna be like, oh, I came in and I found it like this. Bro, watch.
Step back.
What's up, Mr. Butler? I tried to take it.
Get his in.
Mom!
Olivia was found face down with a gunshot wound to the back of her head. Astonishingly, she was still breathing. When the officers rolled her over, they discovered that the bullet had pierced through her right eye. The room she was found in was covered in blood, with spatter all over the walls. The paramedics arrived, and while they tended to Olivia, the police secured the area. Officer Butler had Chris walk him through the events leading up to the shooting.
What happened? We had a disagreement. And I say, baby, if you're not working with me, you're working against me. I say, we've been doing this. My 19-year-old stepdaughter was 8. My 11-year-old was 1. I say, Olivia, we can't.
Bitch, I ain't asked for all that. Fuck. I ain't asked for how old your stepdaughter and your...
My 19-year-old stepdaughter was 8. My 11-year-old was 1. I say, Olivia, we can't get it together. We can't be together. Okay. We got several... And I say... I just want a divorce. And her reaction was, she got the gun? I said, give me the gun. She like, I don't remember which hand. I'm like, give me that gun. What is you doing? Stop trying to scare me. I took it.
So when you grabbed it, went off?
She yanked. I grabbed it and she yanked back. And the gun went off.
Okay.
The gun went off.
Chris's story immediately set off red flags. How could such a large man be overpowered by his significant...
Exactly. That's the first thing I was finna say. You are not finna sit up there and tell me that your big black husky, Mark Henry built self is wrestling. My bank card just fell. Wrestling with your girl, tussling, whatever, and you can't hit her with one of these and just kind of throw her down a little bit. Not saying you gotta. I'm not saying you gotta fight and do all this extra shit. But you telling me you can't do this and like yank her away, hit her with one of these, spin her around, and you know what I'm saying? You like, bro. If it was me, if I'm in that, excuse my fit. But if it's me, I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, you too big to be doing all that, bro. You too big to not be able to take a little gun from your wife, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that females are weak, but I'm just saying, bro.
Smaller wife. Chris dropped to his knees in anguish, but there were no tears as he asked Officer Butler if he could go check on Olivia.
Mr. Butler, I got help.
No. You don't need to go in there, okay?
Is she alive?
Yeah, she is.
She is.
Got him.
Is she alive, Mr. Butler?
When that
Nah. You heard that?
Alive?
Yeah, she is.
She is.
Got him.
She is. Look at his face. Nah, that's heavy.
Is she alive, Mr. Butler?
When that
Please don't tell me she's alive if she's not.
Yeah, when I saw her, she was.
She was talking?
She wasn't talking.
That. You know why he want to know if she talking? Well, wait, what did she say?
Yeah, she is.
She is.
Got him.
Is she alive, Mr. Butler?
When that
Please don't.
Please don't tell me she's alive, and she's not. I get what he's saying.
Tell me she's alive if she's not.
Yeah, when I saw her, she was.
She was talking?
She wasn't talking.
Is she breathing?
It looked like she was breathing. Yeah.
Ooh, good.
Like, don't go in there, sir.
Please.
Sir, I need you to stay right here with me, okay? And calm down.
Calm down.
Upon learning that Olivia was still breathing, Chris's reaction seemed strangely devoid of relief or happiness. Another red flag for Officer Butler. Back inside the home, Olivia's wounds proved to be fatal, and just after 9 a.m., she was pronounced dead. Officers searched the rest of the home and noticed that in addition to the surveillance cameras installed on the exterior of the house,
Ooh, them Ring cameras be saving lives. They be saving lives.
there were 2 more cameras mounted in the living room, monitoring the interior of the house as well. They also discovered the gun that Olivia was shot with, a 9mm pistol, covered in blood. However, they found it strange that the gun was in a different room from where the shooting took place.
What kind of watches he got? I know what 2K is. It's 19. I see Giannis on the cover. And they got to be Madden or some shit. Damn, this nigga watch collection look kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga got the PS. That's the P4? That gotta be the P4. Sitting on the table like those. They said that the gun was in a different room.
Blood. However, they found it strange that the gun was in a different room from where the shooting took place. If Olivia was...
So that mean he did what he had to do. Bah! He Swiss cheesed her and then put the gun somewhere else. Crazy.
Holding the gun when it went off, how did it end up in a different room? The only logical answer was that Chris must have moved it. Following this discovery, the officers decided that the best course of action was to detain Chris until they had a better understanding of what really happened. As Chris was getting handcuffed, his 19-year-old daughter, Ariel, arrived at the house. She had already been contacted by Chris, who told her what had happened. She was cleared the house. She had already was getting handcuffed. His 19-year-old daughter, Ariel, arrived at the house. She had already been contacted by Chris, who told her what had happened. She was clearly devastated.
I want to get my degree done and get started on my career.
Earn your Bachelor's of Science in Nursing in just 2.5 years with ECPI University.
I love it because it's fast track, 2.5.
last month.
Yes, we go.
Go with this officer right here.
While the officers tried to console Ariel, Chris
I don't mean to make jokes, chat. I'm not trying to make jokes. It's not funny at all. So stop laughing, bro. That's sad. This is what real sadness looks like. Not that bullshit that he doing.
Go with this officer right here.
While the officers tried to console Ariel, Chris was escorted to the back of a police cruiser. Lead Detective Mendy Freeman and Sergeant Yvette Barrero of the Forensics Unit arrived at the residence and were immediately caught up to speed.
According to him, she grabs a 9mm in their bedroom. And she did that. He claims he reached for the gun to try to get it from her. And when he reached for it, and they struggle over it, boom.
At that moment, Olivia's sister Angela arrived at the scene, and Ariel once again broke out into hysterics. All of the evidence was collected and sent to the crime lab. Chris was brought down to the station where they took photos of his hands still covered in blood.
They're waiting for the lead detectives. They're going to be the ones that actually interview. So.
When the detectives finally arrived at the station, they started Chris's interview by asking him what caused the argument. He said that he felt as if Olivia wasn't pulling her weight in the relationship.
I am very particular. If you heard that, that's true. I am very particular. You strive for the best for people. I work really hard. And I
Shut your black ass up, bro. Can't stand niggas, bro. I work very hard for what I do. Like, shut up.
don't make excuses for myself. And I don't accept excuses for anybody else.
After telling her that he wanted a divorce, she went to the bedroom and grabbed the gun.
What did you say?
Really? You serious? Really? This is not going to solve anything.
Okay.
You know, this is not, you do not want to do that. You put that freaking gun down.
Right. Even if that did happen. Right? Let's just say. You're just not, bro. Whatever, let's just see.
Well, you make a mistake and hurt yourself. She was crying.
Chris handed over his cell phone, which had access to the home security camera footage.
I ain't gonna lie, his story don't add up at all. Cause why the fuck is the gun? Why is there a gun in a whole nother room? Why is there the gun that was used? Why did it end up in a whole nother room? If something like that happens and it was like a honest to God freak accident, the gun is just staying there, bro. And then I'm gonna go handle what I need to handle and call the police, this and that. I'm not taking my time to move the gun. Like, if you saying she shot herself, the gun should be in her possession, bro. He trying to play it well, but I see right through this shit, bro.
Footage.
Say you want to access just that camera. You touch that. And that's just that camera. Okay. You follow what I'm saying? So far. Let's go back to devices. Yes, sir. And everything is labeled. Carport, backyard, front door, back door, laundry room, inside garage, living room, kitchen.
The police examined this footage.
Look how this nigga looking at him. He like, man.
Inside garage, living room, kitchen.
He like, man, fuck this shit.
The police examined this footage, hoping to corroborate Chris's story. At 8:41 a.m., Olivia can be seen going about her morning routine in the kitchen. Then, all of a sudden, the footage cuts out. 3 minutes later, at 8:44 a.m., the video is back up, and Chris is captured frantically pacing around the house while on the...
This nigga's not slick. It's entirely different from what he said earlier. It's not funny. But the fact that the camera cut out and then it goes back to him, come on, man.
4 a.m. The video is back up, and Chris is captured frantically pacing around the house while on the phone. The video is back up, and Chris is cuts out. 3 minutes later, at 8:44 a.m., the video is back up.
You know what? I would die laughing. Imagine he came back and you could see him adjusting like the camera or whatever. That'd be crazy.
And Chris is captured frantically pacing around the house while on the phone with 911. 11 minutes later, at 8:55 a.m., the responding officers can be seen entering the residence. That means that Olivia must have been shot during this 3-minute gap in the footage. In the interrogation room, Chris was asked why this footage was missing. He claimed that he had no idea.
We're still trying to pull up this video.
It just so happened. It just so happened that the video footage where she got killed, and I'm pretty sure you can hear sound too. So it just so happened that the video footage where she got shot and killed at just gone. If you want to make it look believable, make it so that where at least like the footage afterwards gets gone, or like the footage beforehand gets cut out too, or the footage where you're on the phone, police gets cut out. Like make it to that point, like. Or, like, make it look believable if you're going to do it. I'm not condoning any of this, but I'm just saying, like, you cut out the one part that they wanted to see. You might as well just keep it in at that point. Yes, or just cut the sound or something. Or if you're going to do this, you should have just cut all cameras beforehand and lied and said you was trying to work on something, my nigga. Like...
Why would there be no recordings on it? I don't know.
He's stuttering.
Yeah. Why would there be no recordings on it? I don't know. It should be. Everybody in that house should be on it. But like I said, the internet, you can go through days and it pretty much does it. We shouldn't have bought that. You just keep, like, you can pick whatever day you want and it's never going to be consistent. That's why I say it was a waste of money. Well, I'm wanting desperately to find some video on here that corroborates what you're telling us, but almost all the videos start right after this event happened.
Chris had a bunch of excuses, from internet problems to not charging the camera properly. But at this point, the detectives were taking anything Chris said with a grain of salt. It seemed more likely that Chris, the only one with access to the footage, had tampered with it. Since they did not have the video, they had Chris reenact the moment that he tried to disarm Olivia.
Now go ahead and do my initial. She pulls it. Give me the... Okay. And I go. I'm sorry.
You're good.
No, you're good.
I don't sit chair.
I'm sorry. You're fine.
I like the chair.
I'm reliving it. How you are? I'm reliving it.
I'm reliving it, man. I'm reliving it. This nigga is a clown. Holy skadoodle, boy. That nigga is a clown. I'm sorry, man. I'm reliving it. This nigga is stupid, bro.
Okay. And I go. I'm
sorry. You're good.
No, you're good.
I don't sit chair.
I'm sorry. You're fine.
Wait, so,
and I go. I'm sorry.
You're good.
No, you're good. Give me the...
Hold on. So you had that much string. Look how you moved this girl.
Give me the...
And he's going 15% right now. And you tell me you couldn't at least detain her to the point where she did, like, let's say that, like, your story adds up. You couldn't at least detain her. What sense is that? This nigga is a clown.
Okay. And I go. I'm sorry.
You're good.
No, you're good.
I don't sit chair.
I'm sorry. You're fine.
I like the chair.
I'm reliving it. How you are? I'm reliving it.
So she should be shot in the back of her right head.
Yeah, real convenient. His face immediately went back to...
Did you feel me twist your... Did you feel me twist...
Back here.
Did you feel me twist your... I twisted.
With each question asked, it seemed...
You don't know what he wants to say. Did you feel me twisted? Did you feel me twisted? This nigga is stupid. He's trying to get her recognition. Did you feel me twisted? Did you feel me twisted? Like, bro, shut up.
Feel me twist your... I twisted.
With each question asked, it seems as if Chris was improvising the answer, actively trying to make the puzzle pieces fit together rather than telling the truth. The detectives ended their initial interview feeling more suspicious of Chris than ever. They then moved on to other members of the family, starting with Olivia's sister, Angela.
Olivia Jones is her sister, right? We've been talking a lot lately. We talk every day. I drop her baby to her at the tax office. She's always been timid about everything. But she was the type that whatever went on in their home, she would keep it there.
Yeah. Kind of a private
person.
Yeah.
She loved.
That's how it should be. But I ain't gonna lie, if some domestic shit going on, speak up. But like, if you gonna stay with the nigga, and you like, this is why I tell my sister, bro. I tell my sister, like, if some domestic shit going on, it's always good to let somebody know. But do not sit there and let somebody know and then turn around and be with that nigga the next day. Simple as that. That's what I say. Like, that's what I say.
Oh, her baby so much.
Getting 8 ads every 20 minutes is actually diabolical.
I would ignore the fuck out of somebody if they sit in there. Oh, and then they turn around and be with the person that next day.
Meet Pi, the ad blocker that actually works on Twitch.
That she thought she had to live for them, you know. She would never.
Angela went on to reveal the extent of Chris's control over Olivia.
She can't talk on the phone after a certain time. He controlled the finances. He never wanted to be in the presence of her family. Family reunions, anything. He never came. But
that nigga said, fuck them family.
She would have to step off, and when he would call, and all you could hear was him screaming and yelling on the phone. It's scary.
She's cooked. Rewind it. Look at his eyes. He cooking up a lie. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Did you feel me twist your? Did you feel me twist that? Did you feel me twist your?
Wait, right here.
I twisted.
I think he's the one. You talking about right here? Is that what he's talking about? I did not see that. That's crazy. That's crazy. This nigga been lying all. This nigga been lying all day, all video. It's not missing. How long is this lie gonna go?
With
nigga, did you feel me twisted? Did you feel me twisted? When they said. Yo, I hate what's it called, chat. Why he pushing it back instead of moving it away? So she got shot on the right side of her head. They said that? Oh, my spit. Oh, right here.
You are a religion. So she should be shot in the back of her right head.
Wait, that nigga's face.
So she should be shot in the back of her right head.
That nigga. Yo, brother.
Did you feel me twist your? Did you feel me twist
back here?
Did you feel me twist your?
He deflected from the man that was the other detective, and did you feel me twisted? Jesus Christ. That's insane.
the married type. All she wanted was to be loved.
Yeah.
All she loved.
Wait, did y'all hear what she said?
She would have to step off, and when he would call, and all you could hear was him screaming and yelling on the phone. His character is agitation. Like, his character is to be aggressive. I just don't get it. Because all she wanted, my sister was the married type. All she wanted was to be loved.
Yeah.
She loved love. Like, she loved her babies. She wanted to live for her babies.
To make matters worse, Chris's ex-wife Letitia, who he initially met back in 1999, corroborated his pattern of controlling and aggressive behavior.
I met Chris Jones in 1999. It was just like a constant fight. Like,
Controlling and aggressive, who he initially met back in 1999. To make matters worse, Chris's ex-wife Letitia, who he initially met back in 1999, corroborated his pattern of controlling and aggressive behavior.
I met Chris Jones in 1999. It was just like a constant fight. Like,
She dodged a bullet.
Strangled me, choked me out, drugged me through the house. My skin was missing off my back. One time he bit my hand. He had this bite marks in my hand. This was what it was. If the house not clean, he's told me that he would kill me if I was to ever leave him.
That's crazy.
Told me how he would do it. The reason I never said anything or went for help was because I was extremely in fear of my life. Because I knew and I felt in my heart that he would kill me.
And most damning of all were the allegations made by Olivia's daughter Ariel during her interview. She explained.
She's 19, right?
Of all were the allegations made by Olivia's daughter Ariel during her interview. She explained what it was like living at the house with her mom and Chris.
One time they were arguing and I heard her say she couldn't breathe. I would see bruises on her. It broke her down to the point where she believed what he said.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be nothing without me, stuff like that.
Right.
Everybody knows my mom. Everybody knows my mom. Everybody knows that we were her world.
With each person interviewed, the allegations against Chris were stacking higher and...
Struggling to get started on your book? Meet Squibbler, the AI book writer that transforms your ideas into fully developed chapters, with pre-made templates for all genres. AI-powered scene creation and enhanced visual generation, your book comes to life effortlessly with Squibbler's AI-driven features. And when you're done, we handle publishing for you.
Higher. They doubled back with him, urging him to tell the truth about what actually happened to the missing footage.
To be honest, I videos.
I look guilty.
No.
I'm not deleting those videos. I look guilty.
Not if you say right now, what you just said a little while ago. I freaked out. I panicked. I did some stuff I shouldn't have done. Is that one of them?
Yes.
How many did you delete?
I don't know.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. One thing y'all gotta know about these detectives, they be lying. They dead ass be lying. Come on, man. Nah, man. Hey, man, you be scot-free if you just let me know this one piece. As soon as you let them niggas know, we got them. We got them. It's over.
I'm just afraid of being blamed for something I did do something that looks really bad on me.
While the confession was a much-needed win for the detectives, there was still no trace of those crucial 3 minutes of footage. However, the detectives did their due diligence. They spent the days combing through all available footage from the house to see for themselves what daily life was like for the Jones family. In these recordings, the true nature of Chris and Olivia's relationship was on full display.
Then you're gonna be looking stupid. Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on the floor, Mike. Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on that. Why is that like that? We're not paying attention. Put my hand.
Hey, Leah.
You wasn't worried about the son of a bitch a minute ago. That's your mother. Look at me like that, bitch. I'm not playing with you. Lazy. You want to do some shit, not enough? Give it here.
I ain't gonna lie. Let me go down there and I see my like a stepdad. If I had a stepdad, bro, see that nigga talking to my mama like that, boy, it's up. Bro, we gonna have to jump that nigga, dog. That nigga is 6'8", 350 pounds, boy. Me and my sister gonna have to jump that nigga. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. I might take a butcher knife, bro. I might get the, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that nigga, bro. This big ass, bro. Oh my God. I'm not laughing at this. This is not funny. I just want to make a disclaimer. I'm not laughing at this. This is absolutely not funny. if you get done out pain to that nigga back. It's all when he did that shit.
You gonna be looking stupid.
That nigga is huge.
Look on the floor. Look on the floor.
Nah, this right here.
Look on the floor,
crazy.
like.
You wanna know what's crazy, chat? Like, let's be serious. It's people that go through this shit on the daily. Like right now as we speak, it's somebody. Now I'm not gonna say like right now as we speak, but I'm just saying like right now as we speak, it's like people going through this shit, and that's sad, bro. It's sad that people come in, do what they gotta do, and they go through this shit, bro. With some big ass nigga like this, bro. Like your girl is barely 130 at best, and you want to treat her like this, bro. And she look good, no offense, but she look good. You got to treat, you know what I'm saying? Like you get a good looking wife like that, bro. She look like she do nothing but, you know, not saying everybody's perfect, but she look like she do nothing but do what's you know what a wife is supposed to do and shit like that. And you treat her like that, bro. Shit's sick. No woman should be treated like this. I just want to say that. No female should be treated like this at all. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying she perfect. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, in relationships, you should be, as a man, you should not be aggressive with your woman. You know, shit like that. That shit for the birds.
Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on that. Why is that like that? You're not paying attention.
Hey, Leah.
You wasn't worried about the son of a bitch a minute ago. That's your mother. Look at me like that, bitch. I'm not playing with you. Lazy. You want to do some shit, not enough? Give it here. You got all the goddamn answers. You don't do a goddamn thing around this.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. My mama would have killed this nigga, dog. She would have sliced this nigga. I wouldn't even have to come down there and do nothing, boy. She actually would have killed this nigga, bro. I'm telling you. I know for a fact this nigga would have been, boy. She would have put this nigga 6 feet, boy. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right. This your ass,
Snap.
Clean this, that's clean.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to. They fell on the floor, so I didn't want to reuse them.
You look at it. You don't pay attention what the fuck you doing. You all over the place, Olivia. You ain't got the chance to claim no. Food on the wall. Who you burning now?
Me?
Harriet don't live here. It's you. It's always been you.
Chris would take any chance that he could to bully Olivia, constantly.
It's niggas like this, bruh. It's niggas like this, bruh, that be doing all this extra shit, bruh. Like, I can't stand niggas like this. Talking to a woman, a female like this, how low down and dirty you have to be as a man to talk to a female like this.
Putting her worth into question, even humiliating her in front of her own daughter.
When I got the show ass, you didn't have a job. You collected unemployment. You just had.
What? What did he just say to her?
This game, you're not ready for it.
Even Chris would take any chance that he could to bully Olivia, constantly putting her worth into question, even humiliating her in front of her own daughter.
When I got the show ass, you didn't have a job. You collected unemployment. You just had off. And most men in this world want a woman that got what? You wouldn't be doing this if I wouldn't have got upset. You would have bagged that. Life would be so much easier for me if you start thinking. You do dumb because you don't think.
This footage shed light on Chris's true colors and confirmed the allegations of abuse from Olivia's family. Detectives also looked into Chris's criminal records and discovered that he had a history of violent charges, including multiple assaults in 1996 and a domestic.
Look at this nigga. Where is this nigga lining? This nigga lining is chewed. Oh, hell nah. Boy, that nigga fucked you. Who your barber cooked your shit, dog? I ain't gonna lie, my barber. If I get my hair cut, man, I look like these afterwards, boy. That nigga. Man, my barber got to shoot the 30s for a quick 30-second, boy.
Domestic assault in 1998, which landed him in jail for a brief period of time, even though they were still waiting for ongoing forensic analysis results.
What? Why are they showing this?
Authorities believed that they had enough evidence to place charges against Chris.
News this morning, a Beaumont man is now facing murder.
This nigga line is still chewed. Babyface ass.
Murder charges in a Valentine's Day shooting of his wife. Police say this man, Christopher Ray Jones, who worked as a correctional counselor at the Beaumont Federal Prison, killed his wife, Olivia.
Chris was charged with first-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter in April of 2019. But unexpectedly, within 24 hours after being charged, he was released on a $150,000 bond and was put under house arrest with a GPS.
I ain't gonna lie, I heard that with your bond, you don't have to pay the full amount. You got to pay like a third of that shit or some shit. I can't remember the exact amount.
Monitor.
Now a man charged with murdering his wife is back at their home.
40-year-old Christopher Ray Jones was arrested and charged with shooting his wife in the face on Valentine's Day. His bond was set at $150,000. He paid and is now out.
Many taking to social media to voice their concerns, stating things like, "Can't believe he's out on a $150,000 bond. That's crazy. What's wrong with our system?" And, "Can't believe they would make his bond so low that he got out. He should not be walking the streets."
While out on bail, Christopher was allowed to continue operating the Jones family business, a food truck called One Plate at a Time. The judge allowed Chris to work while out on bail since the food truck is directly beside his home. However, this decision was controversial amongst Olivia's family and the community. They knew.
Hey, y'all think like his shit bust, his food bust? Cause hey, if his food good, I'm just saying. I'll stop.
Chris was the only person with Olivia at the time of her death, and they all seemed to believe that he had killed her.
This food truck on Concord Road in Beaumont is a hot topic on social media. It's not generating rave reviews from many, but condemnation from a grieving family.
I don't see how would anyone want to support someone who murdered their wife on Valentine's Day, which is a day that we are supposed to celebrate love. And the day that she was going to celebrate that with him, he decides to take her life.
Chris's image was tainted.
It depends on type of line. That nigga type. Bro, you say you gotta pay a 10th? I guess. I'm pretty sure. Nigga, yeah, why be acting like I ain't got no PC right here, nigga? Got me fucked up. What the bro, why is this shit doing that? Oh, okay, close enough. I guess that makes sense. Like, chat, y'all gotta be smart. If y'all want to be a part. Calculator. Let's see. All right, so this I'm gonna show y'all how to do this shit. So his shit was 150 big ones. All right, boom, and then you gotta do times. What point? I think this right. Hold on. What the fuck? Ew, get the. That nigga had to pay that. That's tough. It's not. I mean, I guess. Whatever. For somebody that literally got convicted of killing that wife. That's not that
Even
much.
further, when the results from the crime lab came in, the bloodstain patterns at the crime scene indicated that the gunshot wound could not have happened in the way that Chris described it. Additionally, investigators found no gunshot residue on Olivia's hands, indicating that there was no way she was holding the gun when it went off. There was, however, gunshot residue on Chris's hands and clothing. Despite all of the evidence pointing towards Chris, he pled not guilty to his charges. But before his trial would take place, Olivia's family held a gathering to
Who the fuck is this wavy head, smooth head ass nigga?
honor her memory.
This Valentine's Day,
Praying for you. Thank you.
purple and red balloons filled Rogers Park.
Purple means domestic violence, and red was one of her favorite colors.
1 year ago today, Joshua Simmons lost his sister.
Valentine's Day was one of her favorite holidays.
I would give almost anything to have her back right now.
What's this year been like for you and your family?
If you can wrap it up in one word, it would be frustrating.
Frustrated with the fact that Jones isn't behind bars. Now the family wants to raise awareness for domestic violence, but more than anything, they want justice for Olivia.
We want him to spend the rest of his life in prison, while my sister spend the rest of her life in the grave.
After finally having an opportunity to celebrate Olivia's life, her loved ones would once again have to face her death during Chris's upcoming trial. The courtroom was packed with family members from both sides. It had been over 3 years since Olivia's death, and despite the clear tension between the two families, they all want...
What the fuck is on that nigga head? No, what is that?
...did the same thing.
What is that on this nigga's head? Oh, hell no, man. The fuck?
Since Olivia's death, and
what the fuck is that on his head? Rewind what? What's up? That's heavy. What we want around there? That's wild.
Despite the clear tension between the two families, they all wanted the same thing: justice for Olivia. Prosecutors Jimmy Ham and Mike Laird described Chris as an abusive partner with a violent past, and it was only a matter of time before something like this happened. Chris's defense attorney, Ryan Gertz, argued that Chris only grabbed the gun because Olivia was recklessly handling the weapon, putting both herself and Chris in a dangerous predicament. Forensic pathologist Celestina Rossi provided critical bloodstain analysis and confirmed that Olivia did not have any gunshot residue on her, contradicting the defense's claims that her death was merely an accident. The testimony...
Yo, imagine having to defend this nigga, bro. Like, I know it'd be some of these niggas' jobs, but like, I don't know if I'll be able to stomach defending a nigga where I'm like, nigga, I know you lying, bro. Like, I know you did this shit, but like, I gotta defend you, bro, because it's my job. That's wild. That's crazy.
And evidence combined ultimately overpowered
what
the
cut
defense.
does this nigga have?
Team. And on February 8th, 2022, Christopher Ray Jones was found guilty for the murder of his wife, Olivia Jones.
1,118 days. That's how long Olivia Jones's family says they've waited for this moment. The moment when Olivia's husband, Christopher Jones, was found guilty of murder. Olivia died at the hands of her husband on Valentine's Day 2019, and instead of spending a lifetime behind bars,
we elected to agree with the state to a 30-year.
All because this bitch ass nigga wanted to. This nigga wanted to sit there and kill somebody, bro. If you really didn't like her that bad, just leave, bro. If you really didn't want to be around her that bad, just leave, bro. Like, y'all, this is. Hold on, I'm gonna finish this. Then I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
Sentence because of the potential risk of, an even higher sentence.
That nigga cut is atrocious.
Sentence because of the potential risk of, an even higher sentence.
That's ugly, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Just cut it all off, bro. That nigga look hideous. What cut is that?
in exchange, Christopher waived his right to appeal the conviction. After the judge handed down this sentence, Olivia and Christopher's two daughters took the stand. Looking directly at their father, they described the impact of Olivia's death. The youngest daughter, who was only 11 when her mother died, said, quote, "I'll forgive you one day, but right now I can't." Throughout the trial, the prosecution described a history of abuse that finally blew.
I'll forgive you one day, but right now I can't. If that happened to my mama, nigga, it's fuck you. I ain't gonna lie. And talking about right, man, she a good one, man, because I would have let that happen to my mama, nigga. God forbid, but like, I would be pissed. It ain't no forgiving. I'm sorry, man. I hold grudges, bro. And that's one grudge I hold for life.
Up.
Every time I see you, you got to run me my 30 seconds, nigga. We got to fade every time.
Defense attorney Ryan Getz argued a different version of events.
I think that we'll never know what happened in that room. Ultimately, my impression from the jurors is that they just didn't believe Chris's version of events, and that really only left the one alternative.
This was an emotional day for Olivia's family. As they were leaving the courtroom, they were encouraging each other, saying today was all about Olivia and she won.
Christopher Jones is currently serving his sentence in the John M. Wynn Unit in Huntsville,
It's crazy.
Texas.
Wow. Chat, that's crazy. I just want to let y'all know, man, if y'all are in an abusive relationship, male or female, because it's not just the females that get abused. Males be getting abused and this, that, and the third too. So, but if y'all in an abusive relationship, bro, I know it's hard for y'all to leave, but bro, talk to somebody, bro. Especially if you really want to leave, but you don't know how to, talk to somebody. But if you're just gonna sit there and stay, do not keep bringing it up to people, this and the third, because then I'm sorry, but I'm not finna look dumb. if somebody bring some shit to me just for you to turn around and be right back with them. Get the help that y'all need, man. Get out of that stupid ass relationship, because it's niggas like this with a terrible ass haircut. Where that shit at? It's niggas like this. It's niggas like this with a shaggy ass haircut that will literally end your life, bro. Stop letting that shit happen, bro. Step up, man, because it's niggas out here like this, man. And if y'all know somebody that's in an abusive relationship, take action, bro. Stop letting that shit happen. Stop letting that shit slide. Only thing I said that is, if they continue to stay with that person, then I'm not saying don't help them, but like, you know, don't let it stress you out. But still, it's niggas like this, bro. That shit wicked, boy. That nigga. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm about to hop up this shit. Let me know how y'all like the just chilling, just chill streams or whatever. I did start the stream off playing the game, but just let me know how y'all like these, because I might continue to do them. It's fun to me, funny, I guess. I'm about to clip these shits too. I'm about to clip the hell out of them too. But yeah, y'all let me know. I love y'all.